up, gentlemen? So today's video is kind of for both of us. It's for you, but it's also for me because I've been going through a little bit of a motivational rut lately for the past, I'd say probably 3 weeks. And it typically happens to me once a year where I'll have I don't know if it's like a crisis, sort of just like this funk that comes over me. And it's not that I'm depressed, and it's not that I'm just oh, woe is me, but I just can't seem to get super motivated like I normally am. And I know from past experiences, the best thing for me is to come and do a video and sort of talk it out and work it out. So today, gentlemen, I'm going to talk a bit about motivation. I want to go over 7 of the biggest motivational killers. And then I'm also, at the end of the video, going to go over some proactive steps that I use for me that may help you next time you're feeling a little bit down in the dumps or like you're lacking motivation. Number 1 is not having a clear or well-defined goal. So for me personally, when I have a clear, well-defined goal, I do amazing, right? I know what I'm shooting for. I know what I'm working for. I'm going. But once I kind of get there and I'm like, okay, I'm here. Yay, this is awesome. That only lasts for about a second. And then I'm like, okay. And unless I have the next thing that I'm working for or going towards, I kind of feel a little bit stale. The second biggest motivational killer for me is comparing myself to other people. This is a trap that I find myself in no matter how much I try to stay off of social media, no matter how much I, in my head, can logically know, don't compare yourself. I know better. We all know better. Don't compare yourself to other people. You hear it all the time. But it's so hard to do that. The third biggest motivational killer is hanging out with losers. Now, I've talked about this before. Your friends and who you surround yourself with is so incredibly important. You're not going to lift your loser friends up. They're going to pull you down. If you truly want to get out of your own motivational funk, you've got to surround yourself with people that have drive, that have motivation, that are going the same place that you want to go. Before we move on to number 4, guys, if you dig this more casual, laid-back style of video, why don't you drop me a big Alpha M thumbs up to say, yo, Alpha, I dig it. All right, moving on to the 4th biggest motivational killer is a lack of support. You need a support system around you of positive energy, positive people, people that love you, people that want to see you succeed. The 5th biggest motivational killer is not seeing results. Right? You do something for a while. Maybe you're dieting. Maybe you're working super hard, but you're not getting to where you think you should be. A lot of times it's all about perspective and realizing that there are small successes along the way that you need to pay attention to and identify. Don't look long range, big picture only. You've got to reward yourself when you start moving in the right direction. The 6th biggest motivational killer is doing something for the wrong reason. One of the reasons why I think a lot of guys say they have midlife crisis, or you see guys have midlife crises, is because for their entire life, people have been telling them what they should do. They need to do this. They need to work hard so that they can raise a good family. They're always working and doing something for somebody else as opposed to what fulfills them and makes them feel good. And so at some point they snap and they're like, yo, this is crazy. I want to go screw tons of sassy senoritas. I want to get a sports car. I want to do something for me. And it's at this point where they freak out and everybody's like, oh my God, I never saw it coming. Brian used to be such a solid dude. Brian was doing things for the wrong reasons, and Brian needs to be honest with himself. And the last, but probably should be first, biggest killer of motivation is being scared to fail. Wrap your brain around the fact that you are going to fail. You are going to screw some things up. I'm going to screw some things up, and I am going to screw the pooch on certain things. But if you don't try, gentlemen, you will never, ever, ever realize the sweet taste of success. I'm already feeling better. How about you? All right, now guys, what I would like to do is actually talk a little bit about some things that you can do, some action steps that you can take, that I can take, that we collectively can take in order to get ourselves out of the motivational funk. It all starts with number 1, which is develop a routine. Having a solid daily routine is critical to you ultimately achieving anything and staying motivated. But one of the things that has helped me so tremendously is developing a very regimented schedule. Everything from my diet, to my sleep schedule, to my workout schedule, to my work schedule. Number 2 is clean up your room. Simple act of cleaning up your room, your car, your office, your desk is going to make a huge impact on how you feel, because our environment is so incredibly impactful and manifests in so many different ways. And if you are living in chaos and clutter, there is no way you're going to stay motivated to do anything. Number 3 is do something for you. Pamper yourself, gentlemen. It's all about taking care of yourself. For me, what I find is that when I'm in a rut, when I'm not feeling so good, sometimes I just got to stop and do something that feels good, whether or not that is, and we'll talk about the next number 4 in a second, which is masturbation. Anyway, we'll get to it. I know the thumbnail is a little bit provocative, but I was reading some stuff on Reddit. Anyway, hold on. You got to pamper yourself. This may mean a massage. This may mean a haircut. This may mean Shanley. Gentlemen, one thing that I am so incredibly passionate about is Shanley and the skincare system that we have developed. One of the reasons why Shanley is so incredible for not only helping you look amazing but keep motivated is because it is part of a routine that you do every single day in the morning and at night. So am I saying that Shanley can get you motivated and help you make $1 million? The answer is quite possibly. Gentlemen, if you are interested in trying Shanley, which is a simplified skincare solution, there is a link down below. That link is special. Because I am one of the owners of Shanley, guys, I can do discounts that we're not doing anywhere else. You're going to be amazed at how incredible you look when you start doing a few basic things every day. This is my system. I'm not only an owner, I am a subscriber. This is the level 3 box, which comes with everything. You get your wash, you get your scrub, you get your AM, PM moisturizer, you also get your anti-aging eye cream and your anti-aging super serum. But for the majority of you, if you are new to skincare, if you do a few basic things every day, you're going to be blown away at the difference in your skin, how you look in pictures. Every single one of you needs to wash your face every day, morning and night. You also, twice a week, need to exfoliate with a mild exfoliating cleanser like the Shanley scrub. And then, in the morning, you need to use a moisturizer with an SPF of 20, and in the evening, you also need to give your skin what it needs in order to rebuild stronger, healthier, and more handsome. That's it. That is a basic skincare routine that every single one of you should be doing in order to look and feel amazing about your face and your skin and your handsomeness. In terms of quality, it doesn't get any better than Shanley, period. And the reason is because we've cut out the middleman. We use the highest quality ingredients. And the reason why so many dudes are getting such incredible results is because it's a system. If you do these things in this order at this time of day, guys, you're going to get results, period. It's that simple. Guys, if you're looking to do something for you, pamper yourself, something that's going to pay off in terms of your confidence, your handsomeness, guys, hit that link down below and go check out Shanley. It's something simple that you can do every single day to help with your routine that's going to impact you, your face, and your ultimate motivation. Now, gentlemen, let's talk a little bit about motivation and masturbation and the correlation. So, here's the thing. I am not saying that you should never masturbate. I am not saying if it's good. I'm not saying if it's bad. I say that it's perfectly normal, natural, and nothing that any one of you should be ashamed of. Now, that being said, I have seen a lot of reports, a lot of studies, a lot of things from the NoFap community that is saying if you are looking to get a motivational kick in the ass, stop masturbating. It is one of the biggest benefits of the NoFap movement. Now, I am not a NoFapper. I do not prescribe to that. I have never tried it, to be completely honest. I also am married and I have a very active sex life. But if you are somebody who is struggling with motivation, guys, this is something that you could potentially try because a lot of dudes are singing its praise and a lot of dudes are getting a lot of benefit from not masturbating. Below this video, guys, I'm going to link to a subreddit feed. It's in the motivational subreddit, but it's from a guy who posts about his experience and his lack of motivation, his lack of drive, and then him experimenting with the whole no-fap thing and abstaining from, fapping, and how it impacted his motivation. And I think this is a very common sort of theme and thread. If you start getting into the whole no-fap thing and start researching it, motivation and seeing a surge or a rise in your motivation when you stop is a common theme. Now, I'm not saying you should, I'm not saying you shouldn't, I'm just putting it out there that if you're looking for something to try, this may be it. And since we're talking about abstaining from things, something that I abstain from for the most part, but has definitely impacted me in terms of drive and motivation is drinking. I don't really drink anymore. On the weekends, I might have a glass of wine, possibly 2. But one of the things that I noticed when I stopped drinking is that everything in my life got better. My motivation, my drive, my spirits. I didn't feel crappy when I woke up. I didn't have regret because I got blackout drunk. When I stopped drinking, it was one of the best decisions I ever made. And I truly can tie my success and my trajectory in terms of accomplishments to stopping the alcohol. And I'm not saying that you should, I'm not saying that it's for everybody, but for me personally, quitting drinking was one of the best decisions I ever made, and it has had a dramatic impact on how I feel about myself, my confidence, my self-esteem, how I look physically, and ultimately my motivation. I just wanted to say thank you so much for listening. I know that at times motivation and getting in a funk, it's real, it's there, but you just got to stay focused. You got to get yourself out of it, because at the end of the day, you are beautiful and you've got incredible things to accomplish. Just make sure you believe it, guys, because I believe in you.